Hello and welcome to Eduvoyage with Tolubams. If it's your first time watching any of my YouTube videos, please click on the subscribe button so you never miss an update. Today, I'll be sharing important tips on UK student visa application. I'll be giving step-by-step guide on the documents you need to provide and how you go about your UK student visa application. So stick around as I'll also be sharing some new updates from UK VI. Step 1, receive your CAS. That's your confirmation of acceptance for study. Now, before you can apply for your UK student visa, your university must send you a CAS letter, which includes your unique reference number. It includes your cost details, the tuition fee, and all the deposits you've paid. So ensure that your university sends your CAS letter to you. Go through it to be sure that all your details are correct, as that is your sponsorship letter. Number 2, prepare your financial documents. Yes, for a UK student visa, you would need to show a proof of fund that you can sponsor your tuition fee and living costs. There is an amount required to show for living costs, which I'll talk about shortly. But for your tuition fee, it would be stated on your offer letter or on your school's website, right? So if you've paid a deposit, you need to show the remaining tuition fee. If you haven't paid any deposits, you need to show the full tuition fee in your bank statement plus your living costs. It could either be your personal bank statement or your parents' bank statement or your legal guardian's bank statement. But if you're using any other person's bank statement, your parent or legal guardian, you need to show a proof of relationship, either in form of a legal document or a birth certificate, right? So there was a recent update from UKVI on the 14th of October, right? That from 11th of November 2025, the cost of living would change slightly, right? And that would be £1,529 per month for a period of 9 months for schools within London, and £1,171 per month for the space of 9 months for students or schools outside London, which is around £13,761 for schools within London and £10,539 for schools outside London. Now, you need to show this proof of fund in your account. Your living cost, if you're in London, £13,761 plus your tuition fee, or £10,539 plus your remaining tuition fee if outside London. I hope this is well explained. So if you need any further clarification on your proof of fund, feel free to drop a message in the comments and I'll be happy to respond. Another very, very important thing to note is that you need the funds in the account for a minimum of 28 consecutive days. That means it mustn't fall short of what is required for your tuition and living costs within the space of the 28 days before you can submit your visa application, right? The official site to confirm if you have enough funds is oanda.com. However, I do strongly encourage that whatever you've seen on Oanda as the exchange rate, if you're using another currency other than pounds, is that you ensure you're putting about 20 to 30% higher depending on how much the currency of your country fluctuates, right? So ensure that you have well over what is in the what Oanda says, because rates could spike and it could affect your proof of fund. Then you would need to add more funds into the account and start over again, right? But like I said, if you have any other question or need further clarification on that, drop a message in the comments session. The next step, which is step number 3, is to gather your documents, right? I've mentioned a few of the documents you need: your CAS, which is your confirmation of acceptance for study from the university, your bank statement, right? You also need, of course, your passport, right? You need your passport, you need your academic documents. So depending on what you're applying for, if it is a master's, a PhD, or an undergraduate program, you need your previous academic documents. You need a detailed CV. you need, depending on what region you're applying for, you need your tuberculosis test certificates. For Nigeria, where I am, you do your tuberculosis test through IOM, and there's a few other accredited centers, right? Depending on the course you're applying for as well, for certain sensitive science and engineering courses, you need ATA certificate. But if you need ATA certificates, to definitely be stated on your offer letter, even right before you get a confirmation of acceptance from the university, you need to provide the ATA certificate to the university anyways. Then if you're using another person's account, maybe your parents or your legal guardian's account, you need a consent letter from them, and other additional documents like proof of relationship, like your birth certificate, or a legal document from them. So yeah, those are like the major documents you need for your student visa application. We'll move on to number 4, which is apply online. Right, application is done online. I'm going to drop the link for the application in the description below, so you can familiarize yourself with it. Save it so that when you're ready to save this video rather, so that when you're ready to apply, you could use this video as a guide during your visa application processing. So through the link, you can create your UKVI account. You can fill out your details, especially the ones on your CAS letter. The details you need on your CAS letter are written on it, right? So you fill out the details on your CAS letter, like your reference number, your other details. Then you need to pay for the visa fee. It could fluctuate, but usually it's approximately £490 for the visa fee, and then you need to pay for health surcharge, which is about £776 per year of study. Number 5, book your biometrics appointment. So after filling the visa application, you need to book an appointment for your biometrics. And you can either upload your documents online before going. That shortens the process, right? Or you take your documents there and they would help you upload your documents for a fee at the biometric center, right? But the documents I have listed to you are the main documents you would need to upload, right? On case-by-case basis, you would need to also include your employment document if you're employed. I strongly advise you upload your employment document. That's your employment letter, your detailed CV. If you could even get a work reference letter, that's really good, right? Because on case-by-case basis as well, they do request for these additional documents. And yes, after your biometrics, await your visa, right? On certain occasions, they may require some additional documents, but if there'll be need for additional documents, you'll receive an email either to provide certain documents or to book an appointment for a call with the UKVI. But not to worry, ensure that all the documents you're uploading are correct and valid, right? That would save you the headache of visa refusals, right? If you need to know more information about your student visa application, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to support you through the process. Finally, in my next video, I'll be sharing step-by-step guide on how to create your UK student e-visa, right? So stick around, subscribe like I've mentioned earlier so you don't miss the video. See you soon.